All right, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. February 2026. This is your love reading. So, for you this year, it's really about staying grounded. Okay. And that is going to be the main theme for you this year. So, if you've been feeling like something is shifting beneath the surface, you're not imagining it. February is not about chaos, it's about clarity. Now, clarity for you in love is everything. So take a deep breath. This message is for those Capricorns who have been holding it together, being strong, being patient, and quietly wondering when it will be your turn to feel secure in love. So let's get into it. So this is just the overall energy for February, and I know it's already late February, so stay tuned for your March reading. Now, the energy around this month feels like a decision energy, not rush, not impulsive, but it is inevitable. Now, you've been observing someone closely, watching them consistently, their effort, their emotional availability, and in February, you stop making excuses for what doesn't align anymore. There's a realization here. You can build long term security with temporary behavior. You just can't do it. So, in a Capricorn, you are done settling for just almost energy. All right, now, if you're single Capricorns, someone from the past might pop back up and it feels like unfinished emotional business, though. Now, here's a message. They might say, "Hey, I've been thinking about you." Subtle but intentional. The difference this time, you're not the same person you were before. You're more self aware, you're less willing for romantic potential. You're more asking, like, does this person match my future that I'm building for myself? Or are they just a reminder of the past? And you're not looking for the past. So you're looking for something strong, meaningful. So you might meet somebody new through work, networking, serious environment. This is not chaotic flirtation. This is somebody who respects your ambition and somebody who sees your long-term vision. But there's a catch. You have to soften enough to let them in. You can't test someone silently and expect them to pass. Communication is key this month. So, if you want to build toward a relationship, or if you are in a relationship, Capricorn, February is going to bring conversations that have been overdue. Now, this isn't necessarily like a breakup energy, but it's maybe more redefining who you are, what you are together. Maybe asking, what are you building? Or are you just existing together, side by side, like roommate energy? Because this is emotional transparency going on. Sometimes you can expect your partner to read between the lines, but they really ask you to speak up. If your partner steps up after the conversation, this relationship can strengthen. You can renew a commitment with them and even talk about future plans. But if it doesn't, this is something that you can let go and move on knowing that you have done all you needed to do. But if you avoid accountability this month, you can't emotionally detach from this. So, Capricorns, it is very important for you to come back from that and open yourself up emotionally because the emotional theme for February for you is self respect and love. And self respect only comes with clarity. Okay? So, you're realizing right now that love should not feel like you have to prove you're worthy of it. You've already worked hard on yourself to accept inconsistencies that go on with your daily life. But there's a beautiful maturity here. You're not reacting dramatically. You're simply just observing patterns and making decisions accordingly. And that's something that you do amazingly well. But some people are going to see that shift in you, and you'll see that shift and see if somebody's been breadcrumbing you. You'll notice energy's changing, and there won't be any pressure for you to choose. You're not chasing anything this month. You're attracting clarity. And you like that clear vision, seeing everything right laid out for you in black and white. But this mid February is going to be a pivotal shift. And we are at that axis right now because a truth could surface where someone admits their feelings, they confess a fear, or you finally express what you've been holding in. So this moment is going to determine the trajectory of your connection that you have with all those in your life. So you can reconciliate with some people. For others, this is just closure. You're not looking for more. You are in a grounded state. You are finally where you want to be, and you're moving towards more. So February is going to remove the confusion for you. Okay. Now let's talk about the attraction. There's probably a strong physical chemistry surrounding you this month. You may feel more magnetic than ever. You're very aware of your presence. So don't let the chemistry override the compatibility for depth that you could bring into a long-term relationship, because passion alone won't sustain this. Especially if this is someone new, pay attention to how they handle responsibility, and that'll tell you everything. So at the end of February, you're going to feel lighter. Things have fallen away from you. You're not going to be focused on the past anymore. You're only going to be focused towards what's in front of you and where you're going, because you've chosen yourself. And that's the most important thing you can do. When you choose yourself, the universe responds fast, okay? That's stability forming for you, structure, strong foundation. So it's going to strengthen that commitment to self. You're going to be grounded more so, and you'll be at emotional peace, so you won't react to anything in your external world. You've become very mature, and you're letting everything just handle itself in 2026. Like I said, February is not about being dramatic. It's about clarity and defining what is, not what you hope it will be. So, advice for you: don't confuse comfort with compatibility. Speak your expectations clearly. Observe actions, not promises, and trust your intuition. It's sharper than you think. Do not overwork yourself to be loved by people who no longer need to be in your life. That's it. It's about alignment this month. This is getting you aligned. Okay? So the love that leaves is preparing you for something better. All right? Now, comment below, are you choosing closure or commitment this month? Okay? And if this resonated with you, make sure you like, subscribe, and share with other Capricorns who need this message. And I'll see you in the next reading for March. Bye for now.